What is going on, guys? Joe here, back with another video. So a few months ago, Nokia sent me the Steel HR. They challenged me to use it to help me track my everyday lifestyle because as of late, I have been trying to get more into a healthier lifestyle and be more active and also eat healthier. And the Steel HR has definitely been a help to track all of my activities. But in case you're wondering how my health journey is going, I've actually been doing pretty well because as of right now, I've lost over 25 pounds already in the past 3 months. So far, so good. But the Steel HR is a hybrid smartwatch that has been able to track many things like my heart rate, my steps, distance, calories, and my sleep. I've actually made a couple of videos covering it with my first impressions and also the day in the life using it and some other fitness tech I have been using to help me also lose weight and things like that, aside with the Steel HR. Now, if you missed any of those, I'll be sure to link them in the description down below and put a card up top so you can check them out if you haven't seen those yet. But in this video, I'll be breaking down what I really think about the Nokia Steel HR and if it's worth spending your money on it. So this here is going to be the Nokia Steel HR review 3 months later. So first I want to talk about the design. When wearing this out, I've received many compliments due to the fact of it looking like a sleek analog watch. What surprises people is when I mention it's actually a hybrid smartwatch, which is something that impressed me as well whenever I got my hands on it because right off the bat, that is what caught my eye. It is a very classy looking hybrid smartwatch and it's not too thick or heavy like say the Apple Watch, which makes it pretty comfortable to wear. It also comes in 2 different sizes. This here is the 40mm, but you can also get it in a 36mm, which has the same face size, but instead has less bezel. So I'd say it would look best on those who have smaller wrists if you opt for the 36mm. Personally, I like the 40mm with the larger bezel, but whichever Steel HR model you go with, you can wear it with pretty much anything because it just all blends in very well with whatever style of clothing you are wearing. On the right side, you have one button which lets you go through the menus on the small digital screen on the watch face, which shows you the date, heart rate, steps, distance, calories, alarm, and your battery life. At the bottom of the watch face, you will see a percentage of your progress in your daily step goal, so it'll move closer and closer as you become more active and take steps. Finally, on the back, you have a heart rate monitor, and if you're wanting to change the bands, you can easily do so on the Nokia Steel HR. They do have a selection to choose from on their website, but the ones I got my hands on with is the 40mm red and blue silicone bands and the black leather band. The black silicone band is what came with my Steel HR, which all the silicone bands seem very comfortable to wear. But if you'd like, you can customize your watch and get any of these bands using their customizing page on their website. Though I wish the 40mm had as many options to customize as the 36mm does, because if you do opt for the 36mm, you will have different colored bands and styles and also a different colored watch to choose from. Now, as far as the features go with the Steel HR, it's able to easily track your fitness data such as your steps, your calories burned, your distance traveled, and your heart rate. Now, when you are doing an actual workout, you're able to get real-time heart rate readings, so you'll know if you may need to take a breather, if your heart rate is real high, or if you need to step it up a bit to burn those extra calories. When you do begin a workout, simply pressing and holding the side button will start tracking your workout and show you your live heart rate along with the duration of your current workout. And when you are done, simply press and hold the side button one more time and it'll stop tracking that workout. Now, the Steel HR is also able to automatically recognize when you are doing a workout, which is a great feature. So whether you are running, walking, or even swimming, because it is water resistant up to 50 meters, just wearing the Steel HR on your wrist, you won't have to worry about tracking those activities. But one of my favorite things about it is being able to track my sleep, as there's times I am wondering if I even got enough sleep the night prior. This too, you won't have to worry about setting up when you are going to sleep because it'll automatically detect it when you are sleeping and when you wake up. It even has a smart wake up feature that you can set 60 minutes prior to your alarm and it'll slowly help you wake up by gently vibrating your wrist. If you're a heavy sleeper though, this feature may not suit you because the vibration is very subtle. Now, if you want to see how well you slept along with all of your other activity data, you'll be able to see all of this using the Nokia Health Maid app. This app is available for both iOS and Android, so whichever platform you are on, you are good. All of your data from the SteelHR will sync to this app, so you can get a little bit more detail about not only your sleep, but also your heart rate throughout the day, your steps, and your workouts. I'd say this app is well designed because I was able to easily navigate around without any issues and was able to even look back in my timeline to see my progress from other days, because it does give you graphs along with how intense your workouts have been and how well you slept. So if you're deep sleep or light sleeping, all of that information plus more is able to be viewed using the Nokia Maid app. Now this app is also even useful because it gives you different programs to join that'll help you, for example, sleep smarter. It'll give you information and inputs according to your sleep data it has gotten from the SteelHR. Along with that, if you use other Nokia Health accessories, it'll give you programs for those. So for example, I use the Body Plus Smart Weight Scale from Nokia, and it'll tell me, hey, go ahead and step on the scale, track your weight. And then it'll just give me different inputs and information of how I can keep going as far as losing body fat mass and things like that, which is definitely very helpful. So this app not only shows your data, but it also helps you get a little healthier. Now you also use this app to customize the settings for your SteelHR. So there's things like you're able to set alarms. So you can set an alarm for different days of the week, but also you have your notification settings because SteelHR is able to even alert you of incoming calls, text messages, calendar events, and reminders. So when you get one of those notifications, it'll vibrate your wrist and display an icon on the screen of that certain notification. Although I do wish it gave you a little bit more information because it's pretty basic. It just gives you an icon and, for example, the name of who's calling or who texted you or the title of that event. But being able to still get notified about a notification is still a nice feature to have on a watch. Now lastly, let's talk about one of my top favorite features I have really enjoyed while using the SteelHR the past few months, and that is battery life. Being so used to using a smartwatch like the Apple Watch, I got used to having to always charge it every single night, and sometimes I forget to do so, so the next day I would have a dead watch. The SteelHR has lasted me about 25 days, if not more, before having to put it back on the charger. So since using it in the past 3 months, I've only had to put it back on the charger twice, which is pretty impressive. If you do run out of battery, another great feature about it is the ability to give you an extra 20 days to use it, so you can still tell the time and it'll still track your activity. So my final thoughts about the Nokia SteelHR is this. It's definitely a great option, and I would highly recommend it if you are getting back into your fitness routines and need something to help monitor those activities. Plus, it's a nice looking watch and goes with many things you wear. You won't get many fitness trackers out there these days that don't look real techy, which is one of the reasons I really enjoy the SteelHR. The battery on this is a major win because you can wear it for weeks without having to charge it again and again. Just wear it day to day and it'll automatically track your activity plus your sleep without even having to think about it. Now I do want to give a shout out to Nokia for sponsoring this video and sending me out the Nokia SteelHR, but to be completely transparent, everything I mentioned in this video is completely my thoughts and just from my personal experiences. Like I said, I would highly recommend it, and if you do want to get one, they actually hooked it up with a discount. So if you do want to go ahead and pull the trigger on one today, you can use promo code JBTech17 at checkout, and you'll get 10% off your whole entire purchase whenever you are shopping at the Nokia Health Store. I'll leave a link down below so you can use that, and be sure to use the promo code. That way you get 10% off everything. It'll save you some bucks. But as always, if you did enjoy this video, let me know by hitting that like button, as it not only lets me know that you enjoyed it, but it also shows support to the channel. And if you're not yet following on social media like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and or Snapchat, I'll leave those links down below. That way you can stay up to date with the latest. And lastly, if you feel like being awesome, hit that subscribe button and be sure to hit that notification bell so you will always be notified when I drop my latest video. That way you won't miss out. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate your support very much, but I'll catch you all on the next one. All right, peace.